So when you run an online business or planning to run an online business, one of the key areas is marketing automation. If you nail this, this will make your online business really, really smooth. Now let's talk about something that's really challenging when it comes to running an online business on the WordPress platform. So chances are you're going to have, say, a CRM where you have all your customers or all your users or your leads, and these people will be sitting on ActiveCampaign, Fluent CRM, or ConvertKit. And here you have your website. So the challenge is these two platforms don't really talk to each other. So what this user does on this side is not necessarily known by the other platform. And this is where the product I'm going to be talking about today comes in. Today, we're going to be talking about WP Fusion. So WP Fusion is the tool or the product that really pushes the data between these two platforms. So you may be thinking, well, why do we need to do that? Well, let me give you an example. So let's say you have a student on your website, and you want that when they complete the course, you add a trigger for them. Or if they don't start the course, you want to add a trigger. So this trigger can be set based on tag. So you can set that tag on WP Fusion. So when the user completes a course, you can send an email based on that tag. So the tag is what is allowing you to do all this automation. So this plugin is so powerful that maybe this video won't even do it justice, because there's so much it can do. It integrates with so many tools, and there's no single way of setting it up. Your creativity basically is going to push this to the max. All right, so let's talk about one scenario here. So let's say someone signs up on your website over here. So what happens is, when they sign up, usually they're on your database over here, but pretty much that's about it. So what about when someone here, the person that signed up here, ends up, say, for example, deleting their account? So Fluent CRM or any CRM here would not know what the user has done over here on this side. So by putting WP Fusion here, it allows us now to share the data. So any change that happens here, it pushes the information over, and any change that happens here, it pushes the information over. So this is very powerful because you can apply all sorts of scenarios with WP Fusion. So first of all, let us set up WP Fusion and let me show you how it integrates with your website. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to come over here to our website. I've already gone ahead and downloaded it, and it's just a plugin that gets added onto your website. So I've gone ahead and downloaded it and installed it. So once you install WP Fusion, the first thing you need to do is to add your license key and connect with your CRM. So I'm going to come over here now. Now you notice that when you install WP Fusion, there is no entry of WP Fusion here. So you have to come over here to settings and then click on WP Fusion. Okay, so as I mentioned, you need to come over here to select your CRM. So if I click on this drop down, look at this. It integrates with ActiveCampaign, Agile CRM, Autopilot. You know, there's quite a lot here. ConvertKit is what I used before. And here's Fluent CRM. So this is what I need to connect with. So what this connection does is it syncs all the users, which means they are going to be on both sides. It's basically going to replicate this. So the data here on the website is going to be pulled over here to the CRM, which means both platforms are going to have all the users. Okay, so let's go ahead and connect this. I'm going to click here on connect. So it's syncing all the tags and fields and pretty much everything that we need. So now it's telling us, congratulations, everything is all set up. Great. So all you have to do now is to add your license key and click here on save changes. So now we can move on and do other things. All right. So the first option here, let's say you have an opt-in on your website and you want them to be automatically added onto the CRM. This is what this option is for. So you can just leave this checked, and you can also assign the tag. So you can see here, I've already have all my tags here, but I'm going to show you where to add those tags. But for now, let's just leave this as it is. We don't need to add anything. And then here we also have the ability to push all the data to synchronize between the two platforms, which is your website and your CRM. All right, so once you've done that, pretty much everything is okay. We're going to come back here so I can show you other things that we can do. Okay, so next we also have integrations here. So we have WooCommerce. So you can say, okay, as soon as someone purchases a product or buys something on your website, let me add a tag to them. So this is where you would select your tag and add it over here. Now, I know I'm talking a lot about tags. Now, most CRMs allow you to create tags. Okay, they allow you to create tags. So let's go ahead and create some tags. And this process is pretty much the same with ConvertKit or any other CRM out there. So I'm going to come over here to Fluent CRM. So I'm going to say, okay, you know what? Let's go to contacts. Okay, so on the contacts here, I can create my tags. So the tags could be whatever you want. So let's add a tag here which says completed course. That's my first one. And let's add another one. Let's call this one here new user. And let's add another one here. And this one here is going to be abandoned cart. Okay, so we've created all our tags here. So if I go back now to Fluent CRM, I will start seeing those tags, and then we can set up our website and make it trigger things based on these tags. All right, so let's come over here. So let me show you that the tags are now showing. So I'm going to come to settings, WPFUSION, and over here, if I click on this drop down, now you can see I have abandoned cart, which is what I just added, completed course. And you can see here another completed course. Fantastic. So this system now is showing us that everything is now synchronized and it's working really well. My CRM is working fine and my WordPress is working fine, and they're sharing the data. So what it does is it is connecting all the information between the two platforms, WordPress and your CRM. And the CRM can be Fluent CRM, it can be ConvertKit, it can be ActiveCampaign, and so on. As long as it has the tag functionality, is going to work fine. Okay, so let's go back over here now. Now let's have some scenarios. I'm going to come over here now to WooCommerce, and let's go to our products. So I can show you now where WPFUSION starts showing. So I have these two products here. I've got this consultancy product. So if I click here on edit, we are going to notice something quite interesting here. And I like the way WPFUSION subtly integrates with your website. So let me show you where the integration is. So if I scroll down over here, we are going to notice WPFUSION. So we could say, okay, if someone comes and buys this product, what do we need to do? So I'm going to come over here to WPFUSION. So you can apply tags when purchased. So here we could say, okay, apply tags when purchased. And our product here is consultancy. So purchase consultancy. Now remember, I had to create this tag. So I have now this tag here called purchase consultancy. But now let's say they have, they ask for a refund. We can also have another tag here to say refunded. Now, do you see how powerful this is? Because of course, when you're running your online business, you are going to have people that may ask for a refund. I know it's bad, but yeah, how are you going to know that someone has got their refund? It's pretty much impossible. So you want a situation where when someone refunds, your system knows that they have refunded and the tag is applied to their name. So when you go in, you can see, okay, this person has been refunded. So that's great. We can now move on. We can now remove, say, the access to courses or access to anything that you have on your website. So this is a powerful way of knowing what is happening on your website. We can also add another one here when a transaction has failed. So you can also create a tag called transaction failed, and you can have them all here. And once you set it up, everything is now working so once it's set up, everything is working well behind the scenes. Okay, so now that I've added my tag here using WPFUSION, the next step now is to come over here and save. So let's click here on update. Now, what you can do with your CRM is to now trigger an email or a thank you email or whatever based on that tag. So I'm going to come over here to Fluent CRM, and I'm going to go to my dashboard. So here I can go to my automations and start my automation based on that tag that I've just set up. So I'm going to say create new automation, and this is CRM based, and I'm going to say tag applied, and then I'm going to say continue. Oh, we need to give this a name. So this is our consultancy welcome. There we go. I'm going to hit continue. So now this is our email automation. So I'm going to choose my tag now. So I'm going to say, okay, purchased consultancy. And then now if I say save, I can now add my welcome email. So I'm going to come over here to custom email, and this could be my welcome. And now I can write my email copy in here. So we could start by saying hello, first name, and then we can add our text here. So once you're done with that, you can just hit save and pretty much you're done. Now let's add another tag, and this tag now is for someone that you've refunded. So the refund, again, it works like this. We come over here to our contacts, we go to our tags, and let's create a new one. So let's call this one here refunded consultancy. I'm going to confirm that. Now back over here on our product, all I have to do is to come to WooCommerce and then click on our products, all products. And now I can go into this product here, click on edit, scroll down to WPFUSION. And now I can look for refunded. There we go, refunded consultancy, update. And just like what I did a few moments ago, you can create a sequence based on the refunded situation. So once refunded, you can then write them an email to say, sorry, blah, 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 to see you go. Please let us know why you asked for a refund. And this could be good for knowing how your product is performing and how you can improve it. So as you can see, this is very powerful. You don't really have to go in and log into your stats to see who was refunded and so on, because this system or this setup will do that automatically for you. Now let's head over now to our integration with Wishlist Member, so you can also see what is happening over there. So now I'm going to switch back over here and we can go now to Wishlist. And once you install WPFUSION and all your plugins are on the website, the automation is pretty much automatic. So over here now, I am going to go to my setup and let's see what we have here with WPFUSION. In fact, you know what? Once we go to Wishlist Member here, we actually have WPFUSION right here on the bottom. So what you can do is you can say, if someone signs up for a free membership, apply a tag. So straight away, this is going to start adding this in the background for you. So let's say someone goes for the free membership. We want to apply a tag and we can just say new user. Okay. And when they cancel, we can also create more tags to say, okay, this user has canceled and this is the tag that will be applied. Now, I also use this on my website because sometimes I want that the users that sign up for a specific course are automatically added onto my CRM. That way I can trigger emails and I can monitor what is happening on my website. Now, without WPFUSION, you're not able to do that. Once someone signs up for a membership on your website, pretty much that's about it. They have signed up for your membership and that's it. You can't send them automated emails and so on, because these two systems are not connected, and WPFUSION is what does that. Okay, so right now I've covered how WPFUSION works with WooCommerce, and I've also covered how it syncs content information between our membership platform and our website. Now let's take a look at how it works with LearnDash. So if I come over here to LearnDash, I can just go to one of my courses here. I have a course already set up. So let's go to course A. So I'm going to click here on edit. Now here on our settings, if I scroll all the way down here, you notice that we have our tags. So you can apply tags when enrolled. So now I can choose my tag here if I have it already. So let's say this is course A. I can add my tag here when enrolled, and I can also link the tag here. So this is very, very easy to use. So what's even more powerful here is we can use WPFUSION as a membership website plugin. So let me show you how to do that. So if I come over here now to our course page, I can come over here and restrict this course based on tags. So I can come over here to course tags, and I can add my tag over here. And what's even more powerful is when I scroll all the way down here, we notice that we have WPFUSION, this entry here. So I could say users must be logged in to view this course. Select that, and then I can choose my tags. And this could be my tags for course A or course B or whatever it is. Now, I don't have a tag right now, but you can create a tag. I showed you how to create those tags. So this could be a tag. So anyone that has the tag will be able to see this course. But if they don't, you can also have a redirect option here. So you can say if they don't have this tag, they can be redirected to another page that you have on your website, which then perhaps takes them to the sales page. So this is very, very powerful. And also, while we're here, notice what happens. If I scroll all the way down here, in fact, I am in the way. Let me just remove my head here. Now, what you can also do here is you can apply tags when a user views this course, right? This is very powerful. If you create your tag and which says viewed course A, you can then follow up that with an email sequence saying, oh, I noticed that you had a look at course A, blah, 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 and then you apply your sales page. Now, you may have seen some of these email marketing strategies. In fact, I had an email the other day where it said, oh, I noticed that you were looking at this page on our website. Would you like to know how this works, or something along those lines? So this is how it is applied. So you can apply a tag here based on just the person viewing this. Okay, you can also remove tags when a user views this course. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but anyway, the option is there. Over here, you can apply tag when this course is marked as complete. Now, remember, in our example, I did say that you can have an automation start based on knowing that someone has completed their course. How would you know? Well, this is the way. This is how you're going to know that the person has completed the course. So as soon as they hit completed, you're going to know they're going to have a tag applied to them. And if you have your automation all set up, the automation gets triggered based on that tag. So as soon as the tag is applied on your CRM, boom, all your emails are going to be sent out. So you can see how really powerful this is. Okay, so let's move on. I also have other examples. So this was Lifter LMS. And I also did mention that you can also use this as a membership plugin. Let me show you quickly how you can do that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to create a new page. So I'm going to go back over here, go to our pages. So let's see. So over here, I'm going to click on add new. So let's call this page secure. Okay, next we are going to, in fact, for this, we're just going to use the default editor because the idea of this content here is not to design this page, but it's just to show you that you can go in and secure it. So anyway, I've gone in, I've added my content here. Now, when we come back here, you click on page, and when we scroll down, you notice that we have WPFUSION here, and we can say users must be logged in to view this. Boom, and then apply our tags. So we can choose the tag that we need here. So let's say you had set up a membership called maybe secure, whatever. They will only be able to view this if they have that tag. So WPFUSION is securing all your data or all your pages and information based on tags. So this can be pretty much used as a fully fledged membership plugin. So moving on, let's talk about other scenarios that you may want to use WPFUSION. So let's say someone has bought 2 courses on your website, so you can follow up that, and the only way you're going to know is by these tags being applied to that user. So you can trigger your email automation based on those tags that are added to that user. And like I said, this information is shared between the 2 platforms, and it's consistently being synced between the 2 platforms, which is your CRM and your website. So now let's take a look at all the integrations that WPFUSION has. So over here, I'm on the plugin integration. So you can see here, there is quite a lot. So this membership area here, we have Buddy Boss, we have MemberPress, Pipso, we have pretty much all the tools that you can imagine here, and it really works with them. We also have Restrict Content Pro, Wishlist Member. I've just shown you how that works. WooCommerce memberships as well. Now, when we scroll further down here, we have all our integrations for WooCommerce, and you can see we have cart flows. That's the one we use for our funnels here. We also have WP Ultimo. Then pretty much there is a lot here. Launch flows is here as well, WooCommerce. And then learning management systems. We also have Tutor LMS, Lifter LMS. We also have LearnDash. So these are the most popular ones, but pretty much you're covered here. Lead generation. We also have contact forms, contact form 7. We also have formidable forms. Pretty much, all your forms here are available. So with page builders, you can have information shown based on the tag. So let's say you create a section on your website and you want that section only visible to specific people with a specific tag. This is how it would integrate with our page builders. And I've done this in the past where I have, say, a page where it has downloads for anyone that has downloaded one of my templates, but I want that download to show for someone who has the tag, and the tag is applied when someone actually buys my product. So if you don't have that tag, it will show different content. So as you can see, there are different ways to set up WPFUSION. It's very, very powerful. Okay, so let's move on. And we also have integrations here for our events. It also has multilingual. We have forums here. and there's also other, so there's quite a few here as well that you can use. So the first thing you want to do is to come to this page and make sure that you have all your integrations in place before you purchase it. Now, talking about purchasing this, let's take a look at the pricing. Now, the pricing here is very, very interesting, because when you first look at it, you are going to say, whoa, this is crazy. Why would I pay so much for this plugin? But I'm sure you can appreciate that with all the things that I've explained in terms of automating your system, there is nothing that comes close to what WP Fusion does. It is very powerful. You can really go in and have customized automations on your website. So over here for our personal here, and this is for one site, is 247. It has all your supported CRMs, and it also has all these plugins that it integrates with. Now over here now on the plus, which is what I have, they have a few features here like abundant cart tracking, enhanced commerce, media tools add-on, login redirects, Zapier add-on, and it also has the downloads add-on. Now over here, I pretty much like using the abandoned cart, because this option here allows me to really go in and customize my abandoned cart workflow. But I also use the abundant cart plugin from Cartflows, which is also very, very powerful. In fact, let me show you how much I've made with this abundant cart workflow. So you can see here in 1 month, I had 945. So let's talk about the pricing now. So back over here on the pricing, yes, it may cost 347, but in 1 month, I was able to make this, plus left quite a bit of change. So it is working. It will make you money, but here's the main thing. Here's the most important thing. This is not for you if you're just starting off. You need to be serious, because it's a big investment. I mean, 347, to be honest, is a lot of money. So you want to make sure that you're serious about your online business before you can commit to this. This is not just for someone who's tinkering around on their website and just wants to set up things and not really serious. This is a big investment, 347, but it's per year. You get all your updates throughout the whole year. Now, let me know if you are interested in this type of content. I can create different scenarios and how to set them up using WP Fusion. Now, I also have my affiliate link in the video description below. It is funnelstoincome.com/WP Fusion. So when you purchase this using my affiliate link, I'll really, really appreciate it, because this helps with all these videos that I am making. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think about this product. In my opinion, it is very, very powerful. Yes, it's expensive, but it makes your work a lot easier, and it really, really works really well, and it helps your marketing automation for your online business. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one. Take care.